We go to Burundi now, where a former government minister has been killed. Hafsa Mossi's death is the latest in a series of high-profile killings in the capital, Bujumbura. President Pierre Nkurunziza has condemned the action as cowardly. The country's been racked by violence since Nkurunziza declared he'd seek a third term in office. Talks are underway in Tanzania to end the crisis. CCTV's Ashby is at the venue in Arusha. We spoke to him a little earlier.
Well, the talks here haven't been going particularly well, but news of Hafsa Mossi's death has lowered the atmosphere even further. She was a respected Burundian politician, described by one friend as dedicated and professional, and a member of Burundi's ruling party. In the last 6 months, she helped to compile a report which raised humanitarian concerns about Burundi, and then early Wednesday morning she was shot and killed not far from her home. It is a reminder of just how volatile the situation remains in Burundi. In the last year, more than 500 people have been killed, among them politicians and well-known activists. But her friends say that her death is an act of terror, and this is what one politician had to say about it.
The death of the Honorable Hafsa Mossi has been a shock for everyone, because although she was a member of the ruling party, she was mainly considered a person who was not involved in politics in terms of people fighting against each other. She was someone who brought people together.
Meanwhile, the talks have been struggling. The government wasn't happy about the opposition coalition Sinared being invited, as well as some civil society activists. It describes them all as coup plotters, and it wanted them evicted out of the dialogue. But the mediation team is talking to the government still and to Sinared as well, and neither has officially pulled out. We've also been told by some diplomatic sources that the aim now is to try get the two into the same room by the time of the next round of talks. But of course, these talks continue tomorrow. Ashby, CCTV in Tanzania.